This week, I have a tough decision to make.
Do I want a Rotty Boy today? I don't know.
And find out what happens when you order a plane from wish.com.
This is like if you ordered an MD-80 off of wish.com.
As I fly on a Chinese-built airliner to Indonesia.
Welcome to Johor Bahru Airport here in Malaysia, and I'm here today because I've got a flight on a really exciting and cool aircraft. Let's head inside and get checked in for our ride out of Malaysia on a Chinese-built airliner. So I'm hoping to fly today on an airliner called the Comac ARJ21. You may remember Comac from my C919 video I did over in China. Well, there's another plane that they make as well. It's a little regional jet. It's kind of like a knockoff MD-80. You'll see what I mean later on in the video. And I'm informed that today it's flying here to Johor Bahru. And fingers crossed it will take me down to Jakarta in Indonesia. So let's see if we can get checked in.
And it was here that I'd hit my first problem of the day. You see, my ticket had a connection in Jakarta, but the airline had moved my next flight back several hours, meaning that I had to book a replacement flight onwards from Jakarta, and therefore couldn't check in my bag if it was going to be sent all the way through to my original destination.
Hi. Let's check in, please, at Jakarta. Thank you.
You check in, sir?
No, I'm going to just do carry on if that's okay.
Sorry, so for hand carry, only one bag is allowed.
Oh, only one's allowed?
One bag only.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm only going as far as Jakarta though, because they changed my flight after that. So can I just check it as far as Jakarta? Is that okay?
But your flight is at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they changed it. I was originally at like 5 o'clock and they made it 4 hours late. So I've got a different airline on from Jakarta. So.
Okay, sir.
Okay, it can be checked just to Jakarta, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So your next flight would be at what time?
I think at like 6 o'clock or something. Let me check.
Oh, that's
A different
great.
airline though. We're not
Yeah,
with
but-
Transnusa.
Do you think it's sufficient time for you to check out your luggage?
It will be fine, yes. Let me show you. This is my onward flights.
Yeah, but you have already checked in.
I'm going to check in online in a moment, yes. 6:45.
6:45.
So, thank you very much. And this is just checked to Jakarta, yeah? Wonderful, thank you very much.
So you want to carry or you want to check?
If I can carry it, that would be perfect.
I'll just carry it.
Is that okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, fine, thank you. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your help.
I'm scared that too much waiting time you'll miss your next flight.
Right, okay, I appreciate that, thank you. So yeah, Transnusa changed my onward flight from Jakarta to Denpasar. So they were going to basically make me 4 hours late into Denpasar tonight. So I decided to book with a different airline from Jakarta onwards. But obviously they've just said to me that I had to check my bag all the way through. So fortunately she's managed to let me take it on as carry on. So I'm going to be doing that as carry on as a second one. And changing airlines in Jakarta. Let's go through security and get through to the gate.
You can enter that early.
Absolutely.
Immigration only opens at 1:45.
Oh, okay. So I'll wait here for now.
Yeah, so as long as you at the gate by 1 o'clock,
Okay.
sorry,
3
o'clock.
3 o'clock, okay.
3 o'clock, then you'll be fine. Because so far, these 2 months, we've been early.
Ah, okay.
By 3 o'clock, you'll be there. Once you disembark, we embark and you can go.
Perfect, thank you. Well, I'll hang around here then for a bit.
So far, we have depart around 3:15 the earliest.
Okay.
And the most slowest is on time.
Even better. Fantastic. Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate all your help. I will do, yeah, thank you. Oh, how nice are they here at Transnusa at Johor Bahru? How nice, lovely. So they're going to let me go through immigration a bit later. Apparently it's always been early. It's never actually been late, this flight, so we should be okay and should have plenty of time to make my connection on. I want to see if I can find something to eat. Rotty Boy. I don't know what a Rotty Boy is. Do I want a Rotty Boy today? I don't know. Let's see what else there is here in JHB Airport. Pizza Hut. Everything in Malaysia seems to be the same. All the airports. Pizza Hut, KFC. And I'm starving because I haven't had any breakfast today either, really. So apart from this sausage I had back in Kuala Lumpur earlier on this morning. But anyway, let's go and see what we can get.
After all that, I decided to settle on a KFC.
180. Oh, okay. So just wait through here. Okay, thank you. You know, this is the first KFC that I've had this year. I'm trying to be good. I've got no fries. Just got some nuggets. Because it's literally all there is here, apart from pizza, which is just full of carbs. Subway, which is just bread, which I'm not eating at the minute. So the best thing I can get is chicken nuggets. I'm not even gone for actual KFC full-on chicken or burgers or anything. So yeah, this will have to do. few chug it. Spicy one. Spicy.
Eventually, it was time to head through immigration and security and through to the departure lounge.
Jakarta. Yes. Thank you. I have to say, the staff here at Johor Bahru are so nice. It's a lovely little airport to fly through. Makes a massive difference. Everyone's so friendly. That it's security people, checking people, security people, immigration staff, everything. Just really, really friendly and nice and helpful. It's proper nice when you come through little airports like this. Anyway, my plane is on its way from Jakarta into here in Johor Bahru. I'm so excited. This is a plane I wanted to fly on for so long. It's the only one in the world outside of China, and it's going to pick me up to take me down to Indonesia. So excited.
And it wasn't too long before my ride to Jakarta turned up, this 2-year-old Chinese Comac ARJ-17. Just 129 of them have been built, and outside of China, only 2 of them are flying, both of them for the Indonesian airline Transnusa, who seem to be the only international airline who were up for giving it a go. And I was about to get on board to see what it was like inside.
Hello, how are you? Thank you.
Once you're on board, the ARJ's in a 2-3 seating configuration, much like the MD-80. It's a knockoff of, inspired by. I booked an exit row today, right at the back of the plane near the engines.
Right, welcome on board the Comac ARJ-21-700. This is like if you ordered an MD-80 off of wish.com. It literally looks exactly like it. Look at the view out the window. It's in a 2-3 configuration. This is row 18. I wouldn't want to be in 19 because it's at the side of the engine. I've made that mistake before. But 18 also happens to be an exit row, so there's plenty of leg room for my long legs, which is pretty cool. And there's a lavatory view right behind me as well. Doesn't look too busy today on board, so hopefully get to have a little wander around the plane. I'm so excited to ride on this. I've been wanting to get on one of these for so long, ever since I saw one at Jakarta when it was first delivered. Literally, I saw it be delivered when I was there, like just over a year ago, and I've made it my mission to try and get on one ever since then. And I've flown all the way to Johor Bahru, Malaysia, to try and get a ride on one because it's the only route that they're operating it on is the Johor Bahru to Jakarta route once a day. So get yourself down here if you want a bit of Chinese MD-80 knockoff MD-80 action.
And my knockoff MD-80 action was just about to begin as we pushed back from the gate to get on our way to Indonesia. Route today then took us south from Johor Bahru to Jakarta, cruising at 35,000 feet. Flight time today 1 hour 26 minutes.
Well, there we go then, airborne from Johor Bahru on the Comac ARJ-21. This is so cool. I've been wanting to fly on one of these for so long. Finally got the chance to. That takeoff was incredible. This thing is like a little rocket. I don't know whether it's because there's barely anybody on board the plane or what, but it's lifted off like an absolute little rocket. We did an intersection departure halfway down the runway, and I was thinking, is that a little bit ambitious? But no, we had no problem at all. And these engines, they're whistling off these engines. This is like an old Soviet airliner in terms of the noise it makes. Just so much fun. I love it. So if you ever wanted to come and get a ride on one of these ARJ-21s and you're wondering about what seat to go for, I would say, based on my experience, this row is probably the sweet spot. This is row 19. Any further back at row 20, you literally have a view of the side of the engine, so you get no view at all. Row 19, you get all this extra leg room, like that. And then anything further forward, well, you are over the wing, and in front of that, you're right down at the front. So, yeah, if you want to get this view out of the window of the engine and the back of the wing, this is probably the sweet spot to be, and you get all this extra leg room as well, and you're near the bathroom as well, which is quite handy, because
it's time for the Noel Phillips Blue Review.
It is indeed time for the Lou review on the Comac ARJ21 MD-80 CRJ knockoff wish.com plane, whatever we're calling it today. And this is the Lou right at the back. We've got an engine at the side of our head. Love it when it's like that. You can really hear, and you feel the heat off the engines as well at the back. It's so cool. But this is the Lou. So we've got a toilet down there, it's a push to flush, a few tissues, things, baby changing mat there, tissues and things there. We've got some translucent hand soap, the bin there, trash can, and then we've got like this sort of weirdish looking light thing here, and a mirror at the back. It's kind of giving off like Soviet aircraft type vibes with the round mirror and everything. I don't know, is it just me? Or is that just what I've got in my head? I don't know. But anyway, this is just such a cool little plane to ride. Absolutely loving it so far.
That was the Noel Phillips Lou Review.
In common with many airlines I've flown here in Indonesia, each seat has both a safety card and a prayer card, presumably to give your respects to your chosen deity if the safety card doesn't quite prove to do the trick. In any case, I didn't have too much time for prayer today because it was soon dinner time.
Alright, so I have pre-ordered and prepaid for a meal on Transnusa. You don't get them included with your fare. It is a buy on board thing or a buy in advance thing, and this, I think it only cost me like $3 or $4. It's really cheap. This is a rendang padang meal. It certainly has an aroma, I'll give it that. See, I'm not entirely sure what this is. Some sort of mystery meat. It's quite spicy. It's a unique taste, I'll give it that. It's not an offensive taste, much. It's a unique taste. We'll go with unique. And one thing I will say about this aircraft though is that it is incredibly loud on board, and it's really, really rattly. And by rattly, I mean when you go into the bathroom, you can literally see and feel the panels vibrating. It's really rattly. It's like when I said earlier about comparing it to an old Soviet airliner, it feels like that. This plane's only 1 year old, and on the surface it looks brand new, but it feels like the ride is really bumpy. It feels like an aircraft that was built in the 1980s. Still incredibly fun. I mean, I love planes like this, but it's not got the smoothness that something like the C919 has, which is their other aircraft that I flew on. Pop a link up on the screen to when I flew on that one, but yeah. Right, so we appear to have started our descent down into Jakarta. The reason I know that is because the din has gone from vibrating the entire aircraft to just being a little bit loud now. And I have to say, this ride on the ARJ has been really interesting. You know, as an aviation geek, you do these crazy things. You fly to the opposite end of the earth so that you can fly on the one of this plane outside of China, you know. The fact is that at the moment, this is such a rare aircraft. There is only one airline flying it outside of China. The chance to actually come to Indonesia and get a ride on one of these is just phenomenal. And you know what? Aircraft like this, they're not going to be around forever. It's quite a new plane. Personally, I don't see it lasting massively long down at Transnusa. I just get the impression that they are focusing on their Airbus fleet, not bought any more of them. It doesn't seem like they're pushing it that hard. And let's be honest, you're never going to be seeing fleets of these things flying around the US or Europe.
And that, for me, alone makes heading to Malaysia to hop on board this super rare aircraft well worth it. Transnusa only send this plane on the Johor Bahru route at the moment, but my advice would be, if you want to book a ride on one of these, is to be flexible. You see, Transnusa changed my flights to an A320 twice, and I had to quickly hop on and change it to another route where the ARJ was flying. And the last thing you want to happen is for you to fly to the other side of the planet and then end up on a beaten up old A320. But for now, at least, it's time to sit back and enjoy the landing into Jakarta on the ARJ21. flight to Jakarta cost me $136 or around 107 British pounds, working out at a cost per mile of 24 cents. Honestly, I thought this was well worth going out of my way to fly from Johor instead of Singapore, but let me know in the comments if you change your plans to fly on a super rare plane like the ARJ.
First time you're traveling with ARJ?
Yes, first time on the ARJ, yeah.
What is your...
It's nice, it's different.
but noisy, right?
Sorry?
The airplane is noisy.
It's noisy and rattly. Yeah. Very, very rattly, I thought, yes. Is it a nice plane to work on, or...?
It's a nice one.
It's a nice one to work on.
But the minus is only the noise.
The noise, yeah. It is loud, isn't it? Do you fly the A320 as well? Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much anyway. Nice to meet you. See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
It was super easy to book on Transnusa too. You can book direct on their website, choose your seat and even book your meal online there. Just keep an eye on your flight though after you've booked it to make sure that the aircraft type doesn't change to an A320.
Right, welcome back to Indonesia. What a nice ride that was with Transnusa on the ARJ21. Really enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought to it down in the comments. Would you ride on one? If you got the chance, just let me know down below. Anyway, I'm off to get my next flight now across Indonesia. So in the meantime, thanks very much for watching. As always, take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.